Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a topic called human respiratory system. Now this topic is under the chapter life process. In this topic we are going to talk about respiration and how does it occur and what exactly the chemical processes involved in respiration. But before we get into that, we need to understand which is the respiratory organ of our body. Now, in human body, the respiratory organ is lungs. Okay. So our main topic which we will be dealing today is all about lungs. Now, human respiration can be broadly divided into two subtopics. What are they? Conduction of gases and exchange of gases. Today we are solely discussing about the conduction of gases. To understand conduction of gases, what we have to do? We need to first know the stepwise, sequence-wise parts which are there in human respiratory system. Let us get started with it. First, I will draw your attention to the diagram which I have drawn here. See, in this diagram, the first thing which comes is the nostrils. Nostrils are a pair of slits that allow the passage of air. Okay, so we basically breathe in air by our nostrils. So let us describe a little bit. Nostril is also known as external nares. Now there is a pair of slits at the lower end of the nose which opens into a chamber, that is the nasal chamber, which lies here. So nostrils is a pair of slits through which the air passes into what? The nasal chamber. Okay. Now see, interestingly, this nasal chamber has different roles. It allows the passage of gas, that's the first role, but it has other functions as well. Respiratory function that I already discussed. Olfactory function. Olfactory means the sense of smell. So basically, the nasal chamber has olfactory functions. Another very important function is, in our nasal chamber, there is a tissue known as pseudo-stratified ciliated epithelium. Ciliated epithelium, what does it do? It prevents the entry of dust particles into our respiratory tract. Okay? So, two things we have discussed, the nostrils and the nasal chamber. So, as we breathe in air, it first passes through the nostril, second passage is the nasal chamber. Now, this nasal chamber opens into larynx. It opens into pharynx first. See, now there is internal nares. These are the posterior opening of the nasal chamber that lead into the nasopharynx. Nasopharynx is here. Here there are opening called internal nares. So nostrils, air will pass, come to the nasal chamber, then it enters into the nasopharynx. Now this nasopharynx, just after that, what we have got? We have got larynx in it. Before I come to larynx, you need to understand, we have already discussed this term, epiglottis in digestive system as well. So we are going to rediscuss it once again. See, pharynx opens into trachea, but it is guarded by epiglottis. It is a cartilaginous leaf-like structure which closes the windpipe when we swallow food, so that the food doesn't pass into the windpipe or trachea. Right? So see, larynx is the upper part of the trachea which allows the air to pass into the lungs. So this is the larynx, this is the trachea, it passes into the lungs. The air, it allows it to pass into the lungs. Okay, now the nasopharynx opens through glottis of the larynx into trachea. Glottis is a slit-like aperture that remains open except during swallowing of trachea. Trachea is 11 centimeter long and 2.5 centimeter wide. Okay, it passes the air into the alveoli. Now before we go to that, now you see this trachea, I have drawn it like a ring-wise structure. Actually, these are cartilaginous rings. Okay, it prevents the collapse of the trachea. So basically, it is a passage through which the air passes into the lungs. Now before I get into all this, let me first describe you about the structure of the lungs. See, we have this one pair of lungs. This is the right lung and this is the left lung. Okay, now see, this right lung, I will discuss the outer for the right lung and inner part I will do it with the left lung. Now see, this right lung, this is the rib cage. This entire lungs is present in a cavity known as thoracic cavity. Now inside this thoracic cavity, what do you have? We have these ribs. These are ending, since I have drawn a section. That's why this is the cut end of the ribs. This is the rib cage. Then starts the lungs. The outer layer of the lung is known as parietal pleura. Then the inner layer is known as the visceral pleura. This region is the visceral pleura. And this is the inner part of the inner section of the lungs. Now see, this trachea divides into two branches. These two. Now these two branches are known as bronchi, or in singular it is known as bronchus. Okay. Now see here, bronchus, the trachea divides into two tubes, right and left, known as bronchus or primary bronchi. Now this primary bronchi then further divides into what? Secondary bronchi. And then the secondary bronchi further divides into tertiary bronchi. Okay. First, what is that? The trachea divides into two primary bronchus or bronchi. Then it divides into secondary bronchi. Secondary bronchi further divides into tertiary bronchi. And then the tertiary bronchi then divides to give rise to this bronchiole. See the structure. Just above the balloon, it has this kind of this is a balloon-like structure. This is the alveoli, and this portion is known as the bronchioles. Okay. Now these bronchioles open into alveoli. What is alveoli? It is a balloon-like sac which is present at each end of bronchioles. It is the site of exchange of gases. Very, very important for our next topic, that is exchange of gases. Okay, so once again I'll give you a quick recap of the passage of air. First, the air comes into the external layer, that is also known as nostril. Then it passes through the nasal chamber. The nasal chamber, other than passage of air, it has olfactory functions, and it also has pseudostratified epithelium, which prevents the passage of dust particles into the air which we breathe. Then it opens into internal layers. The internal layers open into what? Nasopharynx. Now nasopharynx then open into larynx. Larynx has an opening called glottis. It remains open all the time, but except when we swallow our food, it is closed by a flap-like structure known as what? Epiglottis. Now after this, what is there? This is the trachea. Trachea is also known as the windpipe. You have already heard of this term in your junior classes. Now trachea, it is 11 centimeter long and 2.5 centimeter wide. It has cartilaginous ring-like structures in it to prevent it. Okay, the trachea prevents this ring-like cartilaginous structures in trachea, prevents its collapse. Okay. Now, after trachea, the trachea opens into two primary bronchi, singularly it is known as bronchus. Then primary bronchus divides into secondary bronchus, secondary bronchus into tertiary bronchus, then the tertiary bronchus divides into bronchioles. Look, the structure I have magnified here. And then the tertiary bronchi, bronchioles, then it ends into alveoli. It provides the surface area for the exchange of gases. That will be our next topic. Okay, so this is all about lungs. And another important thing, that is, this is the cardiac notch where the heart is placed here, and below this is the diaphragm. Okay, it helps during breathing. So we will discuss this 2 points about diaphragm. We will discuss in our later topic, and this is all about today's class. Thanks for watching.